Hello friends, thanks for joining in. This video is in response to the question that came about during the last healing session last Thursday. The question that was put forward during the meditative process from the universe was, if everything around us is made up of atoms, then what's the source of energy of that atom, right? That was the question, and many people wrote back. Broadly speaking, there were three answers that I can categorize them into. The first one was that the energy comes from the eternal source. The second was that atom is energy, so it doesn't really need energy from another source. And the third thing was that the energy comes from love, the eternal love that resides in the universe. So thank you very much for the answers. Each of those answers are an experience as a human, in having an experience as a human, being a spiritual being, right? And they're very powerful answers. And I tried to experience and get some answers myself, which I'll put forward to you, and you can decide and you can see whether they resonate with you. So before I can come to my answers, I have questions, right? Because without questions, you don't get answers. You don't get good answers, right? So the first question is, if the atom, the source of its energy, is the supreme eternal consciousness, which is the basis of pure unconditional love, then why does atom decay? Why does matter decay around us, right? Why is in this reality that I'm in, the physical reality, there's life and death, there's illness, there is disharmony, right? If the basis of the source of energy in an atom is the great consciousness, then why is there acceptance and rejection? Because the great consciousness is neutral. It does not come into the life and death. It does not differentiate between good and bad. It is there as a great consciousness, as a guiding factor. It doesn't discriminate. So if that's the case, then how can the energy in an atom, the source of it, be the great consciousness? So that is one question, right? Niels Bohr, one of the great scientists of our time, said that everything real around us is based on the unreal. Okay? What that really means is that everything real, which we say real, the physical, is just the manifestation of the mind. But if you go into the physical self, and if you were to look at ourselves or anything out there in the most intrinsic level, then we are made up of atoms. An atom is made up of energy, which means that we all and everything around us is made up of energy. If we can understand this, then we understand the reason why the universe put this question to us last Thursday. Because if we can answer the question, or at least try to answer that question, then we become the true I am change. We get the key to changing everything to the positive. We get a direction, not just for ourselves, for everything around us. The great consciousness doesn't differentiate. It's all in our mind. So the question is, where does the atom get its energy from? So if everything around us is the creation of our mind, which means everything that's matter out there, including myself, is the creation of my mind. If that's the case, where does the energy come from? What is the basis of that energy? What's the basis of that acceptance and rejection? So does that mean that I am the creator of that energy? That I, the eternal being, that are lived in together with the great consciousness, my mind is the creator of all that is. And if that's the case, my dear friends, the answer to every disharmony, the answer to every rejection, the answer to every negativity that resides within me and around me is based on the mind. And so is the energy in the atom. Its basis, is it I am? I will leave you with this thought because it is an experience. When you see the creation that is starting to take place, when you become one with yourself, and when you understand that you, the eternal being, the mind of which creates all that is around you, then you will jump for joy because you would have found the key to all that is good for yourself and for everything that exists in your reality. So thank you very much. I await for the next healing session tomorrow morning. Please do send the names and the details of the people you would want to get the healing process for. And I thank you very much from the bottom of my heart for being part of this great journey.